Hey y'all, what's up? This is Empress Mo, and I'm here to give y'all a quick tarot deck oracle card haul. This is a deck that has caught my eye. This is the Soul Truth Self-Awareness card deck, daily questions that will transform your life. This is written and made by Doreen Hovey. Really great deck. Self-awareness is a beautiful thing. Your soul knows what you want and has the map to get there. If you ask your soul the right questions, openly listen and take soul divine or soul driven inspired action, you can and will transform your life forever. Soul Truth taps into your inner wisdom and gives you pure spiritual guidance to unleash your potential and courageously live your soul scared purpose. Soul sacred purpose. I'm sorry, guys. What is your soul's truth? And my experience of reading this, I've read this deck yesterday in a love reading, a love and romance reading. And it was so clear on how to communicate. I used it in a way like, okay, how can you communicate with your partner? You know, what can you do? What can you say? What can you ask yourself before you make this particular type of decision? Which in the reading, it came up to be someone deciding to move in with their partner after being with them for a couple of years. So that was pretty interesting. And so it called on to me. And let me tell you guys something. I am an intuitive tarot card reader. I've been doing this for 3.5 years. And I did this when I first started recovery. I started learning tarot when I first started recovery, when I started my sobriety journey. I needed answers. I didn't know how to use them. My family was tarot card readers. My grandmother, my great grandmother, my aunties were tarot card readers. So I've seen it in the house. It was a normal thing. You know, even people I grew up with, mothers did it. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like something that was foreign to me. My great grandmother's from New Orleans, the Ninth Ward. And so we came from that type of tradition of practicing all sorts of different kitchen magic. Okay, yes, I came from a family that did use kitchen magic, not to hurt anybody, though. Not to hurt anyone, not to cast love spells, none of that type of stuff. The women in my family was already attractive. You know, we didn't have to really do that. And I'm pretty beautiful, you see me. And I'm like the least attractive one in my family. So you do the math, you know what I mean? So, and I'm gorgeous. So there you have it, right? So, just to kind of like put it out there, they would do like more like on money spells, you know, to bless their home, to bless their family, to bless a new journey, to, you know what I mean? It was more always to a protection spell, which was awesome, which I don't really practice. I don't practice any type of spell work these days because the way the universe is working right now, it's just it's not good to do that. Before 30, 40, 50 years ago, you can get away with it and it will come out properly because all the ingredients was really actually there. Nowadays, everything is so watered down and you're not going to find everything. You may have to replace one thing with another. But one thing about magic, you can't do that. It's either all of this or all of nothing, if that makes sense. If you miss one thing, one step, one ingredient, one of whatever, you have a tendency to completely throw off the intention of your magic. Okay. So I don't partake in that because I don't believe I have a set recipe for all of that stuff. Okay, if you do, please feel free to subscribe. Please feel free to reach out to me, message me, click the link in my bio, send me an email. Okay, email message. If you are a person that's a practitioner and you know kitchen magic and you know this stuff, you know where to get your ingredients, you know all the websites to get everything you need, team up with me. Because I'm an intuitive reader. I can read like I don't know what. Like I can't even explain to y'all why and how. But my deck's calling me. I know how to bless decks and things of that nature. But anyway, I blessed this deck. I broke it in, as you can see. It's semi-broken, but, you know, I don't like it too out of control. Too flimsy. Just right. You know. You see it's sturdy. They got questions in here. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the deck so you can kind of get an insight of how it feels. Everybody shuffles their deck differently, y'all. If you want to be a tarot card reader, oracle reader, then you would want to subscribe, like, share. I'm going to pull out 2. Give me another one, Spirit. You just take it easy with these. You don't have to really throw them as much as the other ones. The ones that's got more like a cardboard type feel, type cards, you have to throw them hard, like throw them to make them pop out. But these you don't have to throw, you just slice into each other. But the first card that came out is, how can I deepen my trust right now? And this is what the card looks like. And then behind is like an understanding of, you know, the card, maybe sometimes affirmations. It's kind of like each card on this, some of these questions in the back end of the card would have different ways of explaining or guiding the reader. Okay. So, but this one is trust, surrender, which is they're giving me words to use, which not every one of these does that, y'all. Each card has its own type of addressing, like their own type of format of how they're addressing the question. Okay. So it's always completely different from another. There's maybe a few that copy each other, but some of them have affirmations, some of them doesn't. Things like that. All right. Let go of the will. You can trust. You can trust yourself. Trust fully in yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. Trust creates safety. And when we feel safe, we feel unstoppable. Today's soul action. Let go and trust. Today, find your center in the chaos and be certain with yourself so you can deepen your trust in others. Okay? And this is the thing about these cards. You don't even have to read the back if you don't want to, y'all. You really don't. You can just only pull the card. If it's only the question you need, then you could just take the question. But if it's maybe just the information, you could take that too. You could do both. Just whatever your spirit guides you to do. Okay, this one. Am I constantly showing up? I'm sorry, I read that wrong. It says, am I consistently showing up? And it says, some trade their dreams for comfort, yet comfort is the energy of progress. Success requires showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it. And even when it feels uncomfortable, it takes guts and an endless vision to stay consistent to your dream. Today's soul action. Journal where you can be more consistent in your life in alignment with your soulful goals. Then show up. Wow, now that's like advice, y'all. It's like today's soul action is like advice. Give it. But then it's like something like wisdom at the top. See how that looks? Versus this one right here. Had the words to kind of stick out and still have that action. But there's some of them that has today's mantra. Today's mantra, which is mantra means affirmation. Okay? So thank you so much.